As of yesterday of the recording of this video, the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer has just released, and it is absolutely looking amazing. So in this video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different from all the videos I've done before, and we're going to be talking about and breaking down this brand new trailer for the FNAF movie, and talk about why it is absolutely amazing and all the cool details that you may have missed. The trailer starts off with us getting some insight on the background of Mike Schmidt as he calls up to Freddy's and asks about the night guard job. And after this, we get our first proper good look at the Freddy's location used for the film, and oh my god, it looks so cool. I mean, it is absolutely mental to think that after how many, like 7-8 years, it might even be even longer, after all that time, where it literally, this game, it started off as just an indie game made by Cawthon, and it's come this far to see the pizzeria in like full, it's all its glory, and everything. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, we get a good, really nice look at that pizzeria. Something else that is actually really cool is that one part in the trailer, if you look in the background, there's a wall for employees of the month, and there are loads of YouTubers on there. Like in the bottom right, I'm pretty sure that is 8-Bit Ryan. You've got Dorko, Razbowski, Baz. I think Fusion Z Gamers on there. It's so cool that Scott has like paid homage to all these iconic YouTubers that have been able to make the game what it is. And now it's just the question of people are wondering whether Markiplier are going to be in this movie or not. And I think it is going to be really interesting to see if anything does come from that. But as we see right here, there are a load of YouTubers on that wall, and that is honestly so cool. That's such a nice touch, such a small thing, but it's so cool. I'm so happy they included it. Directly after seeing this little Easter egg, we get to see Mike in the office and activate the monitors and trying to look about everything that's going on, you know, just as the original games would, with the monitors and the office, and it's great. It's so cool. In fact, when he flicks on the monitor, the little mini video that plays, I'm pretty certain was in the last teaser trailer for the FNAF trailer. So that's pretty cool that you're actually experiencing that in the movie as well. Mike's going to be watching that, and I assume it's going to be like some instruction tapes and stuff, very similar to what the phone calls would be like in the first game. After this, we see a hooded figure in like some kind of rain mac, and we find out that, well, what we can assume that this is Vanessa. So this is going to be Vanessa in the movie, and I think it's really interesting how this all works, because obviously this is what we can assume is the first Freddy's location. I mean, it's all the original animatronics and everything like that. So for her to be around during this time, I mean, I'm not completely caught up on all the lore and everything when it comes to that, but I think that's very, very interesting. I wonder how that's all going to work. And she speaks to Mike about everything, like starts talking about what's going on at this pizzeria, and how there were kids that went missing and they were never found, no matter how much that the police searched the location. And from Mike's reaction, we can assume that this is the first time he's heard of all these kinds of rumors and everything like that. She also asks if we've met them yet, and them obviously referring to the animatronics, where we get another amazing look at these animatronic designs. And they are so faithful to the original. I mean, it is almost like a one-to-one replica. It is absolutely amazing that whoever made these animatronics, they have done an absolutely phenomenal job at keeping faithful to the original games and everything. It's so cool. I can't believe that there are actual real models out there for these animatronics. They're so cool. After this, we see that Mike actually ends up falling asleep at his desk on the job before everything starts going mental. We got the carousel music going on, the show stage has been unveiled, and all the animatronics are performing before he heads over to the breaker box and hits the switch, and then starts to check the cameras. And that's when we see the legs of Foxy and all sorts. Like, this is where everything is going to start going wrong. I'm certain of it. I mean, it is pretty clear everything is going to go downhill past this point. After this, we get some more shots of the animatronics and end up seeing Freddy's eyes glowing in the dark appear out of nowhere, along with some people trying to break into the Freddy's establishment, or what we can assume is them trying to break in. and it seems that they have some sort of malicious intent, considering they're holding like crowbars, baseball bats. So it seems like they might have been trying to ransack the place, and they may have been doing this to try and get some salvage or just something they could sell on, or maybe there's something else that we don't know about just yet that they could be trying to obtain from breaking into this location. Because as it said right at the beginning of the trailer, the place is closed down, so we're assuming at this point it would also have been shut down. So I wonder what they're going in there for and what their goal is in breaking into the establishment. We don't know, and I think we see one of them actually does end up getting murked by Bonnie in the storage closet, so it doesn't seem to take any good turn of events for them, and they seem like they do meet their unfortunate demise from trying to break in to this Freddy's location. After this, we see a shot of Mike in the middle of a forest, and there are 5 children behind him, which we can assume are the souls possessing the animatronic suits. Now, what I find interesting here is that there are 5 of them. Obviously, including the normal 4 cast. That's Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. So the 5th one is the only thing I could assume is Golden Freddy. But as of course we know, there are 2 spirits possessing Golden Freddy. So is the second vengeful spirit not possessed within Golden Freddy just yet? That is the only thing I can think of at this current moment in time. If there's anything that I am missing about this, and maybe I've got this completely wrong, and maybe that is, possessing a different animatronic or something different, or maybe it's the puppet. It could very well be the puppet, but from the clothes that they're wearing, I think it doesn't seem likely that that is the puppet spirit just yet. But obviously, we'll only find out when the movie comes out. But my theory is that it's one of the first spirit possessing Golden Freddy. And past this point, maybe within the movie, we'll end up seeing another murder that leads to the second spirit possessing the Golden Freddy suit. Now, after this, we get some more cinematic shots, some more shots of the animatronics, and we get to see Carl the Cupcake. So Carl the Cupcake obviously will be making an appearance in this game. And I'm pretty sure on the listed actors for the game, there is one called Carl. So I assume that Carl the Cupcake might actually have a voice, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I mean, oh my god, that's going to be so cool. And after this, we actually do end up seeing a hand come out of Freddy's mouth as well. So that is going to be quite something. I mean, oh my god. And now, I think one of my personal favorite things of this entire trailer is we get our first look, and first, we didn't even know he was going to be in the movie, but Springtrap is now confirmed to be within the film, and he looks absolutely amazing. I mean, oh my god. I remember the first time I watched this trailer, and I saw the white eyes and the green sort of body, and I was like, oh, no way. And as you can see, he does seem to be chasing down Mike Schmidt, and he does have a knife. So it is very clear that he has some sort of murderous intent, and he is trying to murk my man. What I'm very interested about is what is actually going to happen for this Springtrap to be, actually happen. Because obviously we know from the 3rd FNAF game that William Afton does get chased down by these spirits and spring-locked within the Spring Bonnie suit. But we do see William at the very beginning of the trailer. So it's very clear that he is actually still alive at some, alive at some point. So I wonder what is going to lead to him getting spring-trapped and eventually in that suit. It's very, very interesting. But honestly, it is so cool. I'm so happy they included him. It's going to be absolutely amazing to see him. Now, there is a very interesting shot that I want to talk about. And it's when Vanessa is on a hospital bed and she seems to be hooked up to some stuff. And we see Mike being sat there. And that makes me interested because I wonder what is actually going to lead to Vanessa being hospitalized. Maybe she gets attacked by one of the animatronics. Maybe she gets attacked by Springtrap or something like that. Or maybe it's more of a mental thing, because we know that in FNAF 3 that there are the hallucinations, and that obviously in the first game you do get hallucinations of the Golden Freddy suit. So I'm very interested to what might actually lead to this. Maybe she just goes insane and ends up blacking out and gets put into a coma, but maybe it's something more physical. Either way, I'm very interested to see what does actually have leads to that happening in the movie. So I guess we'll have to wait and find out. If you have any ideas on what might happen, or you have any theories or anything like that, please be sure to let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond to all of them. We also get another shot similar to the first one we saw in the first teaser, where Mike is strapped down to this seat and there is a mask with these razor blades coming straight for his face. So I wonder how he ends up in that chair and how he actually manages to escape, or whether he does escape or not. Maybe they're going to do something really interesting and actually kill off the main protagonist. I wonder what they're going to do in terms of that, because I'm not actually sure what happens to Mike within the actual FNAF games. So I wonder what will happen to him in the movie. Will they kill him off? I mean, that would be shocking. That would be really shocking. So I think that could be interesting, but obviously this is purely speculation from my front here. But maybe he ends up getting taken in by one of the animatronics and he gets strapped down into this chair, and that's where they try to stuff him into the suit. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. And then the final shot that we get of the movie is we're in this car and there is a absolutely huge Golden Freddy sat in this car. I don't even know how they managed to fit this guy into a vehicle and not have it doing like backflips when they're trying to drive down the road. But it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at that. That looks so cool. I mean, I know I've been saying this throughout the entire video, I'm aware, but I honestly, I am just speechless at how good this trailer actually was. I'm so hyped for this film. And honestly, it's not even all that long until it actually releases. So that is absolutely amazing. I personally am so hyped for this film, and I really hope that everyone else is as well. Let's see if... And I'm just really, really interested to see how they take the whole FNAF story, because from what we've seen from the trailer so far, it looks to be extremely faithful to the games. But I wonder if they're going to tweak a few things here and there. But there's only one way to find out, and that's obviously waiting until the film releases on the 27th of October. So that's going to be all from me today. If you want to let me know anything that you know about this trailer, if there's anything that I missed even, then I'll be sure to read your comments and respond to absolutely all of them. If you have any theories, if there's anything you hope they include in the film, please let me know in the comments and I'll respond to absolutely everyone. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of the trailer, be sure to give me a like and leave a subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Well, that's going to be all from me today then. Have a good day, evening or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one.